Oh, hello America! Oh, hello America! Gotta aim you up a little bit here. There we go. What we're doing is putting some insulation in. What you just saw was me farting with the windows. I got the windows all installed except I ran out of butyl tape. Let's do the insulation next, but let me show you what I did with the windows. I had 5 windows. I put 2 over here over the sink, 1 back there over the bed, so when I'm laying in bed, if I hear something I can look up or whatever, and in the evening I can leave the window open and the fantastic fan on and suck air in and up and hopefully keep it cool on some night. So there's 3, 1, 2, 3 windows, and then the other 2 windows we're going to go over here. Now this is just a regular same height. What I did is I didn't measure anything. I just went to the edge of this bottom piece of plywood here. There's 2 pieces of plywood. And a normal counter is what, about 40 inches tall. So I went at 40 inches and there's a little bit of leftover, so stuff's not right in front of the window. And like you have the windows open, nothing will fall out kind of thing. So anyway, there's a little bit of gap here. And then I figured the windows are about right when I'm standing up. This is right about eye level right here. So I didn't really want it a lot higher. I wanted it, you know, as low as I could, but still have eye level view. So I wouldn't have to bend over and look out. So anyway, that worked out perfect right here. Oh, another thing about these windows I might not have mentioned before. These are 14 by 21. They make other ones. There's a 12 inch by 18. There's a 16 by 24. There's a 24 by 24. There's different size windows. It's not this one shape. This was just what I chose because of the studs here in the walls. So anyway, that's how I put those windows in, and there's 3 on this side, and then the other 2 are over here on the passenger side. I've got one right here, the same height as the driver's side, same height, and there'll probably be a little table here. I'm thinking there'll be a countertop here, and then the refrigerator will go right here, is what I'm thinking, okay? So there'll be a little counter here with a window, and then I've got the 5th window over here. If you see, it's a little lower. It's about 8 inches lower than the others. Why is that? Well, I plan on having a chair sitting right here, and when I went and got a lawn chair, and I sat down in this lawn chair, and I wanted the window low enough where I could turn my head and look out. I wouldn't have to peek up, you know, see what I'm saying? So I could just sit here, and I hear something or whatever, car drive by or whatever, and I can just look out the window. I don't have to stretch to get a view. All right, so there's the 5 windows. Another reason I put these windows, because remember I was thinking about putting 3 of them right here. So there'll be 3 here, 1 back there, and then just 1 over here. Well, if the wind is coming from this side and blowing across, you got 4 windows over here and only 1 for escape air, okay? So I thought, well, I better balance it out a little bit better. So I have 2 and 2, and then have that 3rd one back there, or 5th one back there. So 2 in, 2 out kind of thing, better airflow is what that's my thoughts. And also light from both sides. Okay, so it should be nice and airy and nice and well lit in here. All right, so that was the windows. All right, the second thing I'm doing here, I don't have the windows in over here because I ran out of butyl tape. And if you know what butyl tape is, it's this kind of it's almost like putty, but it's in a tape form. And you put it in the windows, well, on the outside here. Let me show it. Actually, I got a piece over here. No, I think I threw it away. I might have thrown it away. Yes, I did. There's the core. There's the core of it. There it is right here. Butyl tape. All right, what we got is, it's just kind of a putty, and this is not good because it's got the cardboard on the back and it won't stick to anything, okay? But it's kind of a putty kind of texture, I guess. Get out here in the light a little bit better. Go out here on the hood of the truck. How's that sound? So we got a little bit more light out here. So here's this butyl tape, okay? And it's just kind of a putty kind of thing. And what you do is you put it down, and there's a backing you pull off. So it's just putty. It's all it is, but it's in a strip form. You take this and you put it behind that overlap. and that becomes a moisture barrier. And when you put the screws in, it squishes down. Now, next time it gets nice and hot outside, all that butyl tape will get hot and kind of sticky and form and should be waterproof. And after it all, if for some reason it's not, or I don't know, might come along with a little caulking and put some clear caulking on that or something. But for the most part, it shouldn't have to do that. So that's butyl tape. Butyl tape is also really good for like when you're doing your skylights and stuff like that. That's what the same thing, it's just on the roof down. Anyway, I ran out of that. And I got to thinking, I could use this I forgot, Eternabond. I thought I could use Eternabond. It's the same kind of stuff. This is just gooier, you know. Problem is, it's not double-sided. There's the white side, you know, the backing, and then there's the clear that you peel off. I peeled the clear off, but I couldn't get the white to peel off. And then it dawned on me, it's not supposed to peel off. So anyway, I'm going to have to order some butyl tape or go down to the store and get some. All right, where are we at then? On the rest of it is this insulation. Now, let me point you up just a shade. And where are we at? About right here is a good view. All right, there's a metal roof, and then there's this 1-inch styrofoam. That's 1-inch styrofoam. All right, the ribs, the metal ribs, the steel ribs in this thing, the rafters, so to say, they are about 1 inch, okay? And I went and got these furring strips, basically 1-bys, okay? A little 1x2. It's actually, it's 3/4 by 1.5, all right? So anyway, the combination of those two and this 1-inch and 1-inch foam, it fits perfect, okay? See right here, it's flush, okay? Now this piece actually goes over there, and I'm gonna put the rest of these in. But the reason I was trimming these corners off when I first started here, the reason I was kind of making a triangle edge here is because when I put them up, I had to, there's that roundness on the end, and it was pushing that, because it was nice and square, it was pushing that edge down, and it wasn't being flush. And I thought, you know, if I cut that corner off, that will help that be a little bit flush, more flusher. So anyway, so that's it. You can watch me do the rest of it, and y'all take care and have a good one. Got windows almost in, just need some butyl tape. And have the roof insulated, furring strips. Okay, that's another thing. I was going to double insulation everything. I changed my mind after reading some of the comments. Yeah, I do read the comments. Matter of fact, I read every comment, okay? It's very rare a comment gets past me. But I usually read every one of them. And some people were saying, oh, it's way over insulated. 1 inch is just fine for what I'm going to be doing with it. Now, I'm not going to the Arctic, and it's not going to be 40 below outside, so I don't need that much insulation. And I got to looking at how these walls were and everything, and I would like to have 2 inches in here and 3 inches up here, but I don't. It would have been a lot more work to figure out how to do that. So I could have done the furring strips too and everything, you know, but I got to thinking, no, 1 inch is probably good enough. I'm going to try to stay in 70-degree weather, so that would be fine. So anyway, 1 inch here, 1 inch, and now I'm adding another inch, so 1 inch and 2 inch. So anyway, with that, y'all have a good one, ciao, and you can watch me work. I'll fast forward this. Very good. Thanks for watching. Bye.